Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 466 of Prog Review today. It's The Ship by Brian Eno. I repeat, The Ship by Brian Eno. Yeah, it's a peculiar one. There's bits I like about it, and there's bits I'm not sure of. But that's the thing about it, sometimes he puts out stuff. I remember Nervlet when that came out. I think I've said it before. I was left in two minds over that. It was only after many years I realised that I was behind the wave and Eno was ahead of it. I've given this quite a few listens on the old vinyls, and because we've got the digital downloads as well. Oh, they spoil you. Bleep.com, I do recommend them. I've given it a listen to. The main piece, The Ship, it's split over side 1 and 2 on the vinyl, but it's a complete entity on the download. It's 20 minutes of ambientness, and it's The Ship is as far as I can make out, an installation with lights and things, and video, and what Eno does. He does all that fancy pants stuff with light boxes and that, and this is part of that. And there's some really nice tones, and it's Eno doing what Eno does best, ambient. But then we have him singing, and this is where I have the problem, because I read an interview before hearing the album that he said he wanted to sing in a lower register, and I think the ambient music is in the key of C, and he took his voice down to C. It's not naturally that low, and I don't know if it fits. It just doesn't sound right. It sounds almost like an impression. it just, I don't know. Again, it might just need me to get used to it and be playing it over and over again. And it's a rather peculiar marriage of vocal and ambient. I think again, if it was a different key and he was singing in his natural timbre, it wouldn't be so bad. It's not really singing; it's more him repeating lines of The Ship, which is the main piece, which has a nautical feel to it. It really felt, I don't know, just felt odd. But I really like the ambient noises. I'm a pretentious prat. That's why I like that kind of. I like that kind of stuff. You've seen me do it. Hands up who wants me to do like an ambient how-to. Yeah. Anyone out there interested in seeing me show you how to do it? Anyone? Nah, you're not interested. So that's side 1 and 2, and then on, which is, it's odd that it's split up for example. Really. I don't know, but maybe it's just because of there's 4 sides and they couldn't. I don't know. And then on side 3, you have the whole of Fickle Sun, and again it's an ambient piece, but this time there's a female voice, and it's part reminiscent of the stuff he did. Was it the drum? What is it called? Drums Between the Bells. It kind of is. Again, the Ship is a bit reminiscent of that, of what he did on Drums Between the Bells. It's okay. Again, it's all right. It's not groundbreaking. It's okay. And then we get to The Hour Is Thin. The Hour Is Thin is again he's got Peter Serafinovich in. I'm not going to use the material I was going to use. I'm going to be a very good boy. I don't want any controversy. I'm self-censoring now about Peter Serafinovich. But anyway, he provides the vocals in which he reads lines that have been put through a mangler. Eno is doing like this cut and paste, thing, like Bowie did, and it's word association going. I don't know. It come across like a load of bollocks to me. I didn't like it, and it's got nothing to do with Peter Serafinovich's delivery. It's to do with the actual words themselves. They just, again, they felt too artificial. Even though it just didn't work. But the real money shot, the real reason you tune in, is the third part of Fickle Sun, called "I'm Set Free." It's Eno's cover of a Lou Reed song, and it is absolutely, I just think it's brilliant. It's really, really sweet. And the thing, I guess he's probably done it as a tribute to Lou Reed, because Lou Reed's passing. And it got me thinking, oh, it's a shame that he didn't do a similar thing for Bowie on this album, do a little, tribute. Maybe it's in there, maybe I missed it, maybe he's done something clever. But, I'm Set Free is just really, really worth the price of the album for me. But as an overall thing, it's a little bit, I don't know, underwhelming. I think it's probably the best description of it. Underwhelming. And I don't like saying that about Eno, because Eno is a hero. But maybe I need to just keep plugging away at it. Maybe in 5-10 years' time the penny will drop. But I don't know. I felt it was lacking something. I felt that just a little bit off with it. And that's it really. Should you check it out? No, get Lux instead if you want to sample Eno doing modern ambient. Even Drums Between the Bells is a better album, in terms of keeping your interest. This, I don't know, but I'm Set Free is wonderful, and I think everyone should hear that. So in terms of rating, I'm going to give this a very middling 3 Fickle Suns out of 5, and that's really, and it's I'm Set Free that's really earning those points, and the lovely artwork in the LP version. But yeah, I don't know, it's a peculiar one. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. I don't think so. I nearly said that it was a typo and it's not called The Ship, but the last letter was meant to be a T instead of a P. But I thought that joke was a bit crude and a bit juvenile, but I'll run it past you guys. You can tell me what you think about it. So now, my name's been Darren Locke. I've been talking about The Ship by Mr. Brian Eno, and wondering that maybe it's a bit of a grower, or I've got to just work at it. I don't know. I don't like it when music's homework and you've got to work at it. I like it when it feels natural. But like I said, I hope it's a shame we don't have singles anymore, but I'm Set Free deserves to be released on its own, and because it is splendid, and it's a good ending to the album. It's probably the best thing on it. Anyway, I'm beginning to repeat myself over and over and over again, a bit like ambient music, really. And that's it. Wow, we did it. So one more thing to say, and you know what that is. You know by now. I say it every time because I'm so bloody predictable. And what I'm going to say is, remember to subscribe. Remember to thumbs up the video. Stick it right up. Get that thumb right up. There's a Patreon. Everyone loves the Patreon. www.patreon.com/Locke, where you can throw a few shekels into the hat and help me steer the good ship Locke away from rocky seas. You see what I did there? The ship. Oh God, I'm riffing. Yeah. I'm like a word spouting ninja. There's also the social media. You can sit on my Facebook, tickle me Twitter, and do what you like with Google Plus, because nobody knows what it's for. No one knows. And finally, do check out music.darrenlocke.com, because there's loads of ambient dribblings like this on there, which I've recorded, just as good as Eno, half the price, better artwork as well. Oh well, the Eno collaboration's definitely off now, isn't it? I was going to shoot myself in the foot. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will now get on to that last word. The last word, which is prog on.